Hello and welcome to my channel, The Big Sister Talk with Nkabs. And if you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Nkabele, and you are in a space where we talk about everything that affects us on a daily basis. We are talking about the relationship that you have with self. We're talking about the relationship that you have with the people that you live with, the people that you see every day, the people at work. It is about relationships, no matter if they are happy or sad. But we talk about all of those things and more. So it can be from relationships to issues like the weather. If we get to a point where maybe we're experiencing funny weather in wherever part of the world that we are, we will talk about that. So it is more about self-motivating each other in terms of challenges of life. So, relationships are full of challenges, and those are the things that I want us to talk about. So today's topic, I said it is the power of patience. And do you see, patience is what we all need in life. Patience is something that we all need because it takes endurance. Patience takes endurance out of you, especially in the face of difficulties. So I said patience is the ability to endure difficult circumstances. It may include or involve perseverance in the face of delay. You're waiting for something and it is delayed. It takes patience for somebody to still keep your mind upbeat if that thing is not coming through. And it takes tolerance of provocation without responding in anger, because you know why? When your patience is stretched, you get angry. But it takes a strong character to still keep your calm, to still be understanding, even when things are not okay, even when, like it is, your patience is challenged or tested. That's the word I was looking for. So it is the level of endurance. Now I'm explaining to you what patience is before we can actually go into the topic. Patience is the level of endurance one can have before disrespect, and it takes a strong character to be able to control that. Disrespect can come when your patience is stretched. Why? It is at that moment where you actually feel like you want that thing. You can't wait. And if somebody can cross paths with you at that very moment, you might become disrespectful towards that person. So I would like to make an example of a bamboo tree. We've all heard of a bamboo tree. Bamboo tree takes 5 years before it can break through the ground and start growing. So it takes 5 years for the bamboo tree to be watered and fertilized on a daily basis, every single day. That tree, the seed is there somewhere, but the planter or the farmer of bamboo trees, they know that until 5 years passes, that tree is not going to sprout. So it takes everyday watering. This is for a tree. And I'm making this example because with patience as well, it will take you a while before you get to a point where you can remain calm even when your patience is tested. Some people have strong character, they're born with strong characters, but it doesn't mean that a person who's not born with it can go around just messing or disrespecting people along the road. No, you can practice. So for a farmer of a bamboo tree, that is an immense amount of patience for that person to wait every day, waking up, watering that tree, sometimes twice a day, watering at that time for 5 years. It's just the ground. It's just a piece of land. It takes immense patience. You can imagine dealing with that type of person, a farmer of a bamboo tree, in everyday things like, you know, when somebody crosses them on a traffic, perhaps they feel like, maybe this person is going through something. And I want to be like that person. I've tried to be like that. I know I'm human. We are all human. But there are moments where, you know, you see somebody going through, passing or cutting through you, or bumping you at the mall, and they don't even show like, okay, there was a mistake, or they just bump you and walk by. Or even when they look, some of them, when they look at you as though to say, what do you want? Do you have something to say? As if they want to fight. It takes the strength of a character and patience with such kind of people to just look on and say, if it comes to a push, you should apologize and say, I'm sorry, I was on your way. It's not everybody who can do that. But with practice, you know, you start understanding that, you know what, maybe this person is going through something. I've made a video about this type of incidences where, you know, a person is just not in their mood, in a good mood. And when you meet that type of person, the example that I used in the video I'm talking about was of a single mother who the TV is broken. But instead of, when they bring it for fixing or going back to the store where they bought it, instead of explaining the story, my TV broke and what can I do to fix it, and that, the mother comes and they are bashing you, they are angry already, they are going, you know, all through you. It takes somebody to understand that, you know what, this woman is not fighting me, they are fighting the situation, because this TV is a nanny when the single mother is still at work. So that the child has to come back from school, lock themselves in the house, watch TV, keep busy while mommy is still coming. So if maybe the school comes out at 3 and the mother knocks off at 3:30, do you see, at 4:30? Do you see that for 1:30, that TV is a nanny to that child? So that woman is not actually fighting you. They're fighting the situation. She's wondering, what is going to keep my child busy? Because with the cartoons that they watch on TV, at least they don't notice that mommy is not home yet, which is practicing the baby how to be patient. So because a child is a child, their mind is small, you can't say to them, wait, I'm coming. While waiting, they keep busy with watching TV. And I can even actually say, even as adults, it's difficult to wait just like this, waiting for someone. It is not easy. You have to get something that you are doing while you are waiting so that you don't lose your patience. It is just not an easy, patience is not an easy thing to do. So you can be grinding for 2 full years with no results. Grinding, it can be for anything. Maybe you are applying for jobs, maybe you are studying, you are grinding for the longest time. On the 3rd year, you become the biggest thing in your town. You become the biggest thing maybe in the world even. You are known. And you know what will people say? They will say, you see that woman, you see that guy. His story is an overnight success. I've seen somebody having written something somewhere saying, overnight success takes 30 years. And that is to say, the endurance, the watering of that bamboo tree, nobody sees it. You enduring the sleepless nights of studying, you enduring the sleepless nights of learning a new skill. People don't see that. People will only notice the day you sprout out of the ground like a bamboo tree. And they will say, her story is an overnight success. His story is an overnight success. But grind anyway. Keep at it. Keep going. Keep running. Don't stop. So there is a power in not giving up and keep going. You know, there is power in not giving up and keeping going despite whatever that is happening. And staying positive in the meantime. You staying positive, it takes patience. from within. You know, it takes a lot. So as a human being, you have to be self-motivated. So because not everybody is born like that, there is a reason why we sit on channels like this where we talk about these things, and you're giving somebody comfort in being patient, whereby when they are faced with something, you tell them it will all come together one day. Just keep grinding, keep at it. So I said here, do not be in the competition with the universe. Don't compete with anybody. Breathe. Allow yourself to breathe. It didn't take this flower one night to grow like this. But it took every day, just a little sprout, watering, and that. So you do that as well as a human being, you will get somewhere. It takes a lot. It's not an easy thing to do. Don't allow small things to crush you. But it's frustrating. I know that it's frustrating. And the minute the pain comes, you just feel like giving up. You just feel like, I can't do this anymore, you know. But one day, it'll take that minute to actually boom, and you get what you've been wanting or what you've been wishing for. Things might not be adding up, but don't beat yourself up. If you feel like, you know what, I've done all this, there are so many examples that, you know, we both know that you have been there, I have been there, where you feel like I've done everything. I've spoken to the relevant people looking for a job, perhaps. You've spoken to relevant people. You've sent your CVs. You've even had your CV professionally done, but it's just not happening. The day it happens, you wait with prayer and supplication. One day things will just sprout out of the ground like a bamboo tree. So I want us to, you know, speak to each other. Tell people, don't give up. Don't kill yourself. It is not worth it. But it's not easy. That's what I know. It is not easy. So I'm hoping that out of this video, you learned something or two. And if it's not for yourself, may it be for someone you know, may it be for that stranger that you meet on the road. Like I said, this channel is about such. It's relationship that we have with each other. So if you meet a stranger that is not in a good space, tell them, you know what, keep grinding. Keep watering that bamboo tree. 5 years later, the bamboo tree is the biggest tree of all of them. But it takes 5 years to sprout out of the ground. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please thumbs it up, share it, comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel. Help me grow this channel. I love you guys. Bye.